Are you ready for the main event? Introducing one of the fiercest gladiators in the galaxy, Ratchet and some metal guy. They'll be lucky to survive against the toughest gladiators in the galaxy. Let's get it on!
Welcome back to the Ratchet and Clank 2 100% walkthrough on the PlayStation 3. This is part 17, and in this part we are continuing on with the Megacorp games on Planet Joba. And as you can see right now, we are actually doing the arena battles right now. So we have just started, and this is the first challenge. This is just to get through the first 8 rounds. Nothing special. It does get a little bit harder later on, and the arena battles on Planet Joba are actually quite exciting, and they are actually quite fun. So hopefully I'm going to find some stuff to talk about in this part, as I didn't really find that much to talk about when we were doing the arena battles on the Megacorp Nebula. It was a little bit hard, you know. So I hope I'll find something to talk about in this video. As you can see, this video is not as long as the Megacorp Nebula arena battles were. It's actually 18 minutes, and I haven't edited this part at all. I haven't cut out. I didn't fail much, but it was one challenge that I failed like 2 times that, and I haven't cut it up. So yeah, so this isn't really that long. So I didn't really feel like editing that much. So I'm including everything in as it was recorded. I'm just including it as it was. So no editing on me, which is quite exciting because it's quite. I don't really like editing that much because I like having it as it originally was. But it looks like we're soon done with the challenge that we're doing right now. So yeah, we're just going to defeat the rest of the enemies that are left in this challenge. And then we are going to get our prize for the whole challenge thing, which is very exciting, and we're going to get something very nice that I have been looking forward to getting. So we got the gravity boots, and the gravity boots are basically
allow you to walk or jump on any magnetic surface.
Yeah, the help desk girl just told you what the gravity boots does, so it's just like the magnet boots in the first Ratchet and Clank game. But yeah, here on Planet Joba, the arena battles actually have cage matches. This is called a cage match. You just you go up here basically on that jump, and you'll have to fight here. So you use your gravity boots to be able to stand up here, because you wouldn't be able to stand here if you didn't have the gravity boots. And now that we have the gravity boots, actually, we are going to do a lot of backtracking, because after we're done here on Planet Joba, we're going to do a lot of backtracking. We're going to go to Usla, we're going to go to Megacorp Nebula, Endago. I think that's it, actually. We do have a lot of backtracking actually coming up in a bit. So yeah, a lot of backtracking you can do with the things that you get right here, and we're going to get another thing right now that we are going to use for backtracking also. So we got the infiltrator. That is another one of those what should I call it? It's like those puzzle gadgets, you know, just like the electrolyzer. It's kind of like the same thing, but it's a different puzzle kind of. The infiltrator, we're going to backtrack to Endago to use that, which is quite nice that we have it right now. So now we are fighting the arachnoid. He's like a robot spider, as you can see. He keeps jumping from the sides of the cage, which is quite annoying. So we're going to use our mini rocket tube. This is the first time we use it, and as you can see, it's quite powerful. As you can see why I use it a lot in this walkthrough. It's going to be used a lot because I really love it, and it's one of my favorite weapons in the whole game. So I'm going to use it a lot. But that was that challenge against the arachnoid. Quite nice that we're getting these challenges done quite quickly, actually. Let's see. we just get some bolts. You do get a lot of bolts from doing this. This is the challenge where you have to go through the whole challenge without getting hit. I think this is the challenge that I failed like 2 times that, because I did, you see, I got hit straight away, and that was quite embarrassing, but it doesn't matter. We're going to try again. Or I might actually have failed more than 2 times. Can't really remember, because I tried to use only the synthenoids and the mini rocket, no, not the mini rocket tube, but the mini turret glove. So I tried to use that, but later on, when I actually did manage to do it, I used the mini rocket tube and the synthenoids, and that went perfectly. So, but I just thought I'd use the mini, what is it called again? What are they called? You know what I mean, right? This weapon. Like the turrets. I just thought I'd use that because I'm trying to upgrade it. It's not that far away from being upgraded either, so I'm just trying to quickly upgrade it because I would like to upgrade and the weapon and be done. And I got hit again, so yeah, we'll have to try the challenge yet again. Now, the arena battles on Planet Joba is actually the last of the arena battles in this game. You don't have any more arena battles later on in the game. You don't. This is the last of the arena battles. But we are going to come back to this arena and do another challenge, which is called the Impossible Challenge. And that is actually one of the skill points on this planet. The Impossible Challenge. Yeah, we're going to wait till the end of the game. Either I'm going to be doing it in challenge mode or before we end the game, like story-wise. I haven't really decided yet. So it's really hard. It is very hard, and we're going to have to upgrade a lot of weapons and get armor and new weapons and stuff before we can try and complete it. Yeah, it is very hard, and there are a lot of rounds on it, so I'll have to wait till the end before I try to do it, because I don't want to fail, of course not. Now, can we do this? This is the last round, and I actually don't think I will be able to do it, because they are coming for me, and I think they will be able to kill me. Oh no, they won't. Or maybe they will. I think they will. Yeah, I got hit. Perfect. That means I failed the challenge 3 times in a row, I think. So we'll have to try the challenge again. I think this is the time when I actually do it. And I'm out of synthenoid armor, so that is perfect. Really, really perfect. So I'll have to try to use the lava gun. That actually works quite nice here, actually. The lava gun is another weapon that we have to try and upgrade soon. It is actually quite a long time since we bought it. I can't remember when we bought it. I think we bought it on Tabora or something. Yeah, I think it was Tabora. I think so. Yeah, I think I can remember that. So it's not that long ago, but still you have to try and upgrade it so you can get started on some other weapons, because there are a lot of things to do in this game, so you have to get started with these things. You can't just try and upgrade the same weapons all the time. You have to keep on going, because there is a lot to do. Looks like I'm going to do it in this attempt. Yeah, I did it. That is really nice. 5,000 bolts. The next challenge is a hazard cage match. When there is a hazard challenge, that means that there will be like some things trying to hit you. For example, if you're down there, there will be like some stuff on the ground, like shooting up and stuff. But now that we are in the cage, there are meteors. I find it really hard to say that in English for some reason. It's really easy to say it in Norwegian, but I think they're cool. In English, like meteors. It's quite embarrassing when I haven't problems like saying the English words because, of course, English is not my first language, so it can be a little bit hard for me. Well, that's just how it is, I guess. So we're soon done with this challenge already, which is quite nice. Just getting very quickly done. Did I do it? No. That is the last enemy. Now we're done with that challenge. And we can start another challenge. Now, I do think that these arena battles are nice. I do think so. I do actually enjoy the arena battles sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. But now we have to kill 90 or defeat 90 enemies in 90 seconds. So get out all of your enemies, all of your weapons, I mean. This is not the time to try to spare some ammo. Just use everything to get this challenge over and done with. Just do it quickly, very quickly. Use the synthenoids, have the mini, you know what I mean, right? That turret on the ground. I can't remember the name of it right now, which is embarrassing because I just said the name of it previously in this video. Mini turret glove, that is what it's called. Thank you. Use the synthenoids, the mini turret glove. You can use your mini rocket tube if you want to. Just get it very quickly over and done with. Seems like we're going to be able to do it. I think so. Hopefully. Let's see. These enemies, the robots that shoot fire at you, they're quite... I don't like them at all because they can get me from a distance. And I don't like that, of course. Let's use the mini rocket tube to try and get this quickly done. Hopefully we'll be able to do that. Yeah, we did it. We get some bolts and we get 5,000 bolts for completing that. Now we have the Megacorp battle. That is another boss. The two bosses that you have on this arena is the Arachnoid and the Megacorp. This is the Megacorp. He's flying around. So I would suggest using, for example, the mini rocket tube, because you have to shoot him and then like a small part of him will come off and you will have to kill that part, this thing running around on the ground. This might sound a bit strange, but if any of you have played the game Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban on the PlayStation 2, there is a battle against a chess piece, and when you hit it, the chess piece, a part of the chess piece comes off, and it's like a small creature kind of running around and trying to get you. It's just what this is. It really reminds me of that. If any of you have played that game, you might recognize that, and you might see the how it can oh, what am I saying? Why I think it looks like that. Having problems talking because I just came back from school and I'm very exhausted. And there we destroyed it. A lot of these pieces, creatures come at you. Have to kill them before you can finish the challenge, and these bombs will try and hurt you as well. So you get 12,500 volts for doing that. So this is a challenge. You can only use your wrench. It isn't really that hard. Just do this. I think it's called the Comet Strike. Is this called the Comet Strike? I'm going to look so stupid if this is not called the Comet Strike. I think it's called something like that, but I would suggest doing that, and when there's a few enemies, just hyper strike them like I just did. But if you're doing this, the Comet Strike I think it's called, you can get multiple enemies in one throw, which is why I do it, because I think it's quite good. I think it's actually good. And there are 6 rounds on this challenge. Not that hard, not that hard. Yeah, it's not bad. These enemies are quite hard. Use the Comet Strike on them so you don't have to stand so close to them, because they will use fire, and also these purple creatures running around trying to get you will be here as well. just do a lot of combo strikes and hyper strikes at them, because when you hit them, they will like stop charging at you, which is quite nice. So try and do that. Just save yourself. Literally, save yourself. And there will be a lot of them coming at you as well. But by the way, in the next part, in the next video, we'll be doing the hoverbike races on Planet Joba. Yeah, there are some stuff to get. The hoverbike race on Planet Joba is actually quite nice. I do actually prefer the hoverbike race. No, I don't know. I really like the hoverbike race on Planet Joba, and I really like the one on Bardo as well. If you're like answering me, if you're questioning me on what is like my favorite, whatever is my favorite thing, like in these games, for example, my favorite weapon, what is my favorite hoverbike race, my favorite arena battle, whatever, I can't choose, because I love every single thing. And I feel that's how it is when you've grown up with something. That's just how it is. You just love everything. That's how it is for me anyway. So yeah. This challenge, you can only use your heavy lancer to destroy the enemies, and you have a timer on you as well, so be sure to be quick. You have to be very quick. And that is the challenge over and done with. 10,000 bolts, that is really nice. We have 130,000 bolts right now, so we can buy whatever we want, actually, nearly almost. So you can afford a lot of things. But we won't buy that many weapons. We'll try and upgrade at least the lava gun and the and I forgot the mini rocket. No, I forgot the name of it again. We'll have to try and upgrade those two weapons before we can buy some new weapons. The mini rocket will be using that a lot, because it actually takes a lot of time to upgrade, I find at least. So we'll be using that a lot throughout the game. It will take us a long time to upgrade that weapon. So we'll have to try our hardest. This is another one of the Megacorp challenges. Now you have a timer to destroy him, defeat him, but actually the timer is actually quite long, so it's not hard to defeat him at all, I find, at least. I don't have problems with this at all. But that is basically the end of this video. Come back for the next video, part 17, when we will do the hoverbike races on Planet Joba. See you then.